You see, me disappointed with Mauricio Pochettino. The comment after Chelsea mess up a go through.
As a player, no only confidence.
Yes. You see, on ESPN air report, BB on Mikoti Pochettino, I say the players should grow up to see the taxa. Edomanim. We a coach before you joining Chelsea, no. Chelsea already know more mess him dada. Because you hear the area of Lampard by 13 matches at Chelsea, finding it very difficult to win a single game. A lot of coaches and a while bontia omunye jumanye. Vacant, but a lot of coaches now for even the supporters in Crown looking at it and remember some certain coaches. But in penny for omunyan sim and omunim ye ehun say ye per coach obetimi astarte the growth no entem. Ye per coach at least on for pressure and to ye players so. Ye per coach obenya time what building Chelsea team no. Ye per coach young chaps ya tisika asay sika ko for mabanom. Obetimi groom mo not le o mabaya big boys. Eno santi. Chelsea, look at the amount of and I said the number of players you push your away just right after the season. About 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Yes, and feed Chelsea. Chelsea add up a lot of players. But currently, and I'm very difficult. So when you're a coach or a manager, you know your role to play. I find the air consent.
You now play no.
And then I will discourage Chelsea team no. No, you see, so this comment discouraging players
and discourage you
discouraging supporters and discouraging the ownership
and discourage you.
No, you see,
Chelsea tier for. Chelsea.
Maybe be a 4 nights I'm at Chelsea.
Maybe that would be.
What is the problem with Chelsea team? Good. Are you okay with how Pochettino running Chelsea team? Nah. That is my problem.
Nearly kind. On this platform, a broad Premier League in be frase here. And I may catch you say, Sir Otnasi, not Oshe. The quality of the Chelsea team across the big clubs in the Premier League, including the most performing football clubs in England, Sir Brighton and Hove Albion, Newcastle United, West Ham United, Brentford. What do you want to talk? A Chelsea team no more. Chelsea have a huge name as a football club. They have achieved in recent years, but the current set of Chelsea players, they are not players. One level into that of even Everton players never born at this stage.
Most got the co-founder by the kind of player where he able.
Moises Caicedo,
Enzo Fernandez.
Afraid.
No super. I will not bear this. Okay.
So already best performing defensive midfielders in the Premier League. And for what they Moises Caicedo beto. When we were Rodri, when we were Casemiro, when we were Thomas Partey, or Declan Rice, or Bruno Guimaraes, Ebo, Lucas Paqueta mo Ebo, and even Dominic Szoboszlai, or Obama Liverpool as the DM this season. I'll be so attack or your offensive midfielder. And now central midfielder, man, compared to no Ebo. Se Thiago Alcantara mo Obama Liverpool, and him for the Moises Caicedo Ebeto.
But before joining Chelsea, we knew very well about the performance ordinarily. Even on the world stage.
Alfred, no doubt about the quality of Moises Caicedo. But the credit said, so what are the general look of the Chelsea team now? Chelsea team, no, a championship team. Chelsea team, it looks like a championship team. And yet, a typical Premier League Chelsea setup. After Chelsea are building teams over the years, they have built a solid team over the years.
But Pochettino and Chen so we be
na or say at this stage, players of more Chelsea or more born. Because in the Premier League, Jackson Martinez no yes striker ma Chelsea no.
Yes.
Onim born any of the strikers in the Premier League.
But how can I say you are not being fair to Chelsea?
I didn't hear.
Have you seen this Lucha guy about looting for number 9? Some black guy.
Yes. Yes.
And then there's one also. There's so many players.
Jackson Martinez no onim born about.
Yes, of course.
So
it's not always for you to compare with the big guys and the big names, you know.
Entina.
You know Chelsea.
Yeah. Entina ne born no obono. Chelsea performance no better than Luton because Luton in yardie. But teams no mo yardie in Chelsea no. Cause almost strikers not for to Jackson Martinez ho. Ne credit say Chelsea team no. Team a very good prospect. In the future. The next 4 or 5 years, these players, you know, because they were given 8 years, 7 years, 8 years contract.
Yeah.
Knowing very well, say at this moment, these players are not ripe to be challenging for trophies. And they gave them years to build more experience. And Alfred, so what can I say? Now we have a proper analysis of the performance of Chelsea. Any team is not Chelsea, no mabo. You go to Aston Villa, Alfred, Chelsea attacker this season. I will catch him say from 2 seasons ago, every room was this season, last season, and then this season. Chelsea attacker bang and a bono nimubo etching Ole Watkins. And you look at Ole Watkins, of free championship nimu ever Aston Villa. He has been consistent with the Villa team.
But super, playing against Aston Villa, Ubenya, the Camara, and then the Douglas Luiz on the same position as Caicedo on the airborne.
Alfred, what is Douglas Luiz?
Yes, of course.
Douglas Luiz was a starter in the Brazilian national team. Douglas Luiz. Masa, na Brazil ni Ecuador anya pe. Brazil ni Colombia anya pe.
So into what you bet me say Ghana and which other country can I compare Ghana? You are telling me say they are not equal.
Yes. Ecuador and Brazil. Alfred, it will be even insult to the people of Brazil. Say would the Ecuador to Brazil?
Because Ota Chelsea to the stand that
no crana make catcher say Douglas Luiz performance at Douglas Luiz a put up. With the Premier League anymore. Oh, let's open phone lines. Those people who watch the Premier League and do proper analysis. I'm going Douglas Luiz performance with Aston Villa in the Premier League. And you will love the qualities as a DM.
Because we hear all these guys are they are very good players though.
Alfred, Leon Bailey, and Michaelo Mudryk.
Yeah.
Go and watch Leon Bailey and watch Michaelo Mudryk. No, obi try be some. I catch me say Michaelo Mudryk in the ball, actually Leon Bailey. And you know, and sometimes it is not the team I
want to talk players. They did Chelsea for Brana.
Alfred, players now want the no. We be met me about no more.
So that if you know the caliber of Chelsea team in the year, now more materials are. You should be able to know players.
When more materials.
Those managers now did this Modric,
it is Todd Bowley. My can't way trail say
because Todd Bowley and on Saddam prove you.
Todd Bowley be far team no. Todd Bowley be far team no. The mindset was, I want to build my own Chelsea dynasty
to compete whatever Abramovich.
Abramovich, you know, that is the mindset. And players are not more yet key. Abramovich era. The last part of Abramovich, shall we continue now? We were critically. All those players have been shipped out of Chelsea.
Yeah.
And the Chelsea defense line. Obenya Levi Colwill.
Yeah.
Obenya Benoit Badiashile.
Yeah.
Obenya Thiago Silva. And no Krampono. People are complaining about Thiago Silva, including the issues of the captaincy.
The captaincy, yeah.
Yawa Malo Gusto, ho.
Yeah.
Yawa Marco Carrera, and a benchiwo, ho. Into the Abramovich era, no, under Graham Potter, and the young Marco Carrera.
Yes.
Graham Potter, Marco Carrera was nearly pushed out of the club to Manchester United until coach decided, said, no, Magako first Sergio Warhilion, and a free Tottenham Hotspur. And Shaman Field, na ewo no. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, ya permanent money call. Christian Pulisic, ya permanent money call. midfielders and no. It's a Chelsea midfield no. A new look midfield with Karni Chukwu Emekamo, Obenya Enzo Fernandez mo, Obenya Moises Caicedo mo, and Omakofa a boy back of free Southampton, Eddie Omonsuaba. So the truth of the matter is, a dear Chelsea team no, a new look. Players no more no one inexperience. I'm more thing form
inexperience.
Yes, Chelsea team look inexperienced.
But player at least only had the taste of EPL maybe before on the squad. So inexperienced now can any day.
Afraid
because where Chelsea set up here, we get about 80-90% of the players no free to win now the feel of the league.
Afraid having the feel of the league and being a champion of the league are two different things.
You are talking about inexperience. Basically, you might narrow it to maybe do some buyer or Munya that way. But
Afraid
on the setup,
Kenny Chukwu Emeka, Michael Mudrik, why, boy, the Nicholas Jackson.
No, but when you're playing to a starting,
you're inexperienced. You're very, very inexperienced. As Elta City,
because Anapia was just going through the
Chelsea team.
The league.
Mekacho said. So Chelsea Eddie 10th in the Premier League at the end of the season.
No, but
I was say a bon sem
after match 6.
Me say I was say a bon sem at the opinion at the end I am Mauricio Pochettino. Say Chelsea did 10 far. Because the recruitment strategy of the club was very poor. And how other teams also build one team. Shall look at the performance of Arsenal. Shall after losing Moises Caicedo, Amankwah Carlos Baleba. Edinburgh Brighton midfield honum.
Yeah.
The performance of Carlos Baleba, elbow in midfield, together with other players, Adam Lallana, Karu Mitoma in midfield for Brighton and Overbill. Shekura Mofa so Manchester United 3-1 at Old Trafford. And over the weekend, you with the performance of Modernity against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
And then you go to Newcastle United over the weekend. Sheffield United beating them by 8-0. Now Liverpool are rising. Arsenal are rising. Manchester City is unstoppable. Aside them, no, West Ham United are also a room. Manchester United is also fighting to come in. Tottenham Hotspur and what thing else. So tell me which teams are everybody and Chelsea currently are better than in the Premier League. And in terms of players they are available at Chelsea, us against players with these teams, why not Chelsea team no better than players better than why more? And Mauricio Pochettino, he came to a club where a loosening identity. And for no person, find a new way to establish themselves. And it is clear, so the managers of the club, Todd Bowley, and then Nkofo, the idea of shaping out the image and also the legacy of Roman Abramovich and building their own legacy, and that was not how it was supposed to be handled. Pep Guardiola about Manchester City. Now there have been Manuel Pellegrini, there have been Roberto Mancini.
Yeah.
These are managers are not between semi-finals, the Premier League. And to Pep Guardiola he had a task to fulfill. The first season, he trans a assessment of the Manchester City team to look at players about fitting ideologies and gradual replacements. When you wholesome replacement or a gradual replacement. And kakra said this season we are targeting 5 players. 5 players, no. And so we are players. And in defense, in attack, in midfield, or gradual and players are more Manchester City. No, they are players Pep Guardiola himself signed and was shipping out players on number 2 more team. And you will say gradually Pep Guardiola was winning with a combined team of Onua Kasani players, any players or two or more team. That is how you build a team. That is how you do transition. And to media, Alpha Media General, Senencofo Bebriwa. Obayano, Yapamo Munina, the Casa Betana Sports. So Betoni,
sure.
Gradually, a bimu koi, in a bimusube remu, and a crank, Onua FM, Edu Baby Wedri. Obi started the morning show and Anameboa. And I do baby crank, Captain Kojo Smart with home. And also adding the team. Our yana or media baby do something. That is how transition is done. You don't do transition, sacking everybody and bringing new faces on board. And Chelsea decision to go by Todd Bowley approach, and the club. Now the players there Andre Santos more from Bayern. They were players who didn't have Premier League experience, and they needed an opportunity to build themselves. And in the Premier League, so we're a player. Now we need the character, we need the charisma, we need that heart to fight for every single baller. It will take time to adjust to the Premier League. And the year, until Omunya Botrema Mauricio Pochettino lose in the bar, Chelsea will lose. They will keep on losing. But in the end, the next 4 or 5 years, Chelsea Mra, these players might eventually get a full grip of the Premier League. They will understand the tradition and culture of Chelsea, and obviously they might come back a year to win trophies. But at this moment, Alfred, there's nothing you can do. A problem, no inexperience. They don't have top quality players at this moment. Our Chelsea set up no more.